Merry Christmas.
Thank you. You too.
Where's the ugly sweater?
Oh,
Where's your ugly sweater?
I don't wear ugly sweaters.
So it's Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Some may say. I think so. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Christmas movie?
Jingle All the Way.
What Christmas mean to you? What did it mean growing up? What was your favorite gift? What kind of memories do you have of Christmas?
Favorite gift was PS1 when I was a kid. Dad surprised me with that. Told me to clean my room after I already did, and I thought I was in trouble. And I went to there, and he sent me down and saw PS1 with a Madden and Crash Bandicoot game case. So that was pretty cool. Yeah.
Did you believe in Santa?
Never did. No.
What's your problem?
I saw Elf too many times.
Still it's okay. How about one of the things I noticed about you, especially on Sunday, was after every series, you just kind of kept going to every defensive guy. Looked like trying to give them pep talk and everything. Where did that energy come from you guys as a group on Sunday, and how much would you like to carry that into Saturday?
You know, it's. I think it was just shown more. We always talk to each other like that. Try to make sure that we're always poised, unfazed, and keep our mind on the goal. We saw out the game pretty good on on all three sides of the ball. And I was just telling everybody, let's just keep on going. Let's just keep grinding, keep doing our thing. We had a great first half, and it just came from all the hard work that we've been doing all week. We knew what we was going into. They moved the game to prime time, so it was like I told you, it was our time to show the world who we are, and we showed them. Even though personally we feel like we have a lot more things to get, a lot things to work on. Honestly, it just came from our confidence in ourselves, just to keep it simple. So.
Is that an indication for you about hard work? You said hard work. Show me that's hard work works.
Yeah, I think I told y'all that earlier in the week. Yeah, earlier in the season. Like, hard work works. We've been putting in the work every single week, every single day, every moment on the field. We study situations. We study their philosophy, our philosophy, and we just keep on doing it. And we've been in a lot of close games, even the one last week. And we just continue that when we come into these moments where it's down to 2 or 3 plays here and there, what can we do better to turn the tide, you know? And I feel like even though our record shows what it is, I don't think we're that far off of having a really good outcome next year.
Did that performance kind of validate, kind of what you're saying and the confidence you guys have in what you're doing and where you're headed?
Did that game validate our confidence, what you're saying?
Or where you're headed, or if you have the right approach.
Yeah, I hear you. I believe that game showed what we're capable of. Everybody knows that Buffalo is a good team. They have a great staff. They have a great quarterback and offense. They put up 40-plus points. They put up over 300 yards. And on that game, we held them under 40 points, under 300-some yards. We held them to the lowest scoring, averaging yards game they had all season. So that just shows us that when we do things that we're supposed to do, when we're out there playing together, look how great we can be. So the world's seeing it, we're seeing it, and we got to keep on stacking on top of that.
There's been a lot of talk about the future too and all that. Does this kind of give you not hope, because you know what this team is capable of, but do you feel like this was a good showing to be like, this is what we're capable of? Just imagine, what could happen as long as we keep going.
Yeah, I believe we continue to build off what we did last week, the great things, and then just fix 1 or 2 things here and there. We'll end this game off the way we want to, or this season off the way we want to.
What's the difference you see in this Chargers offense compared to the one you prepared for last year? With some personnel that's different, but just in terms of their approach.
Yeah, this is a different. Even though they're a passing team, they run the ball very well. They have a lot of big bodies in there, 44, 42. They're tight ends or fullbacks. They're strong. They're big, and they use their run game to build their pass game. So they're doing a great job this year establishing the run game, establishing who they are on offense to open up what they want to do at the end of the game or later on. So they're doing a really good job. Herbert is moving the ball well. So looking forward to a great challenge.
When you get a fullback the size of 44 who plays defense too, kind of like Baltimore uses Ricard, what kind of an asset is that for their offense? How do they utilize him?
Yeah, when you have a big body, 300 pounds, 290, whatever he is, going against linebackers and other DNs, they use that as their advantage in that power to create seams and gaps for their running back can maneuver through, and we did the work and see how elusive he is. But on the defensive side, as long as we bring the punch to them, then it's a different story.
So bringing the punch to them, is that the key on the run defense when you think about a couple of those long run plays that we saw last week, touchdown?
That's the key on every defensive play, is bringing the punch to them. Definitely, my mind says mostly on the front seven, bringing that punch to them, establishing our dominance, resetting the line of scrimmage, and playing in the backfield. That's really the key that we always talk about every single week as a front seven and definitely the D-line.
What do you think about the specific to the run D? One thing Coach Mayo just said earlier when he was in with us is they like to run the ball, and if they see what we did in Patriots on defense, they're going to run it.
Yeah.
So what do you see as the key to cleaning that?
Real quick, this league is a copycat league, which means everybody does the same thing. So if I see one team is having struggle on certain plays, then we're going to do that certain plays. We see some teams doing this, so everybody kind of like just watches other people's games and then do the same thing. So there's some things that we haven't stopped yet, so they're going to start to continue doing the same things. Our job is to shut it down early and make this team one-dimensional.
I got you. And any insight as to what you can do to stop it? Like what would be key?
That will be playing on their side of the line of scrimmage, tackling when we get the opportunity to tackle, and setting the edge. Yeah.
You just mentioned about stopping the run, and what you've seen in terms of the big runs you've given up. Is it an alignment situation or a technique situation that is allowing these runs to take place against you?
Different plays call for different coaching tools. Sometimes it's a just didn't finish on a play. Other times it is like the ball just bounced out, or the ball just kind of just squares in there. That's not even the word, but kind of just wiggled in there a little bit. So it's kind of like just sometimes it's just different things. It's not so much one person over the other. It's just sometimes how certain things align up at the end of the play. So just making sure that we stop all the what ifs, you know. No questions? All right then. You have a wonderful day. See y'all later. No problem. You too.